Hi everyone, and welcome back to Gamer's Journey to Japan, Part 3. In this video, I want to share more moments, exciting moments related to gaming when I was in Japan. If you haven't seen Part 1 and 2, make sure you check them out. Part 2 also contains a lot of information of retro games and some cool videos and photos. So, one of my favorite areas in Japan related to games and anime was actually Akihabara. What you see here is actually in Osaka. Soon you're going to see some photos and videos from Akihabara, which is a buzzing shopping hub in Tokyo, where you can find lots of electronic retailers, venues specializing in manga, anime, and video games, including Tokyo Anime Center, which I really liked. So between visiting beautiful Japanese garden, going to some sumo events, here you can see actually Toshinoshin, which is one of my favorite sumo wrestlers, and also you see Akuho sitting there waiting for his turn. Anyway, sumo aside, of course I explore many places related to gaming. But Akihabara, I think, is one of the most known for tourists when it comes to commercial areas related to anime, gaming, and entertainment in general. Now, I did before, I actually went outside Tokyo to see the areas outside, so green and beautiful, and then the next day I came back again to Akihabara, and it was such an amazing experience. You can literally spend there like weeks and won't discover all the things that it has to offer. Of course, I spend their time in stores related to anime, watching all the cool and latest gadget and technology, and even visited Square Enix Cafe. Yeah, there's a Square Enix Cafe in Akihabara. So here are some photos from the street. As you can see, you just feel like gaming is everywhere. Gaming, anime, just an entertainment center, a huge entertainment center. So if you wanted like to have a street or like dedicated to gaming, anime, comics, and all this fun stuff, well, if you go there, that's what you're gonna experience. And of course, as an enthusiast gamer, for me, this is heaven on earth. This is also a closer look at the Square Enix Cafe. You can buy some merchandise there. I was quite surprised to hear about Square Enix Cafe, by the way. I only heard about it when I was there. I haven't heard about it before. A day after, I actually went to Mount Fuji. Visited Mount Fuji. It was nice being outdoors for a change. And then, of course, I went back. Then I visit Shinjuku. Now Shinjuku is a really amazing place. I really love it at night. But the great thing about this area is that it has a virtual reality zone. And this is VR Zone, the biggest virtual reality facility in Japan. There are so many cool games to play there, virtual reality games. The place itself looks amazing from the outside, even better from the inside, and the games, wow. This is a must. Now, if you're a gamer, you probably also love technology, and there are plenty of it in Japan. This is actually a futuristic car show, which I came across, by mistake. I was just walking at the beach and near the sea, eating an ice cream, and then I just came across this event. It was just free, so I just entered. It was beautiful futuristic cars. I think Toyota and other companies. Again, I'm not an expert in this. This is a really cool climbing experience, actually in the arcades, where you can actually climb a wall, and it's combined. It's a game kind of the combined digital and the physical, so it's really unique experience. Now this time I was really into augmented reality. I still am, so I was really excited to see this, how they create really unique experience and combine the current modern technologies with some physical activities that people enjoy and create really unique game. This is a Pokemon arcade, which I played quite a lot until I got a few of those prizes. You get kind of a ticket when you win against bosses. So basically, it's kind of a printer inside that prints the character on the kind of a card. It's really cool. This is in a Pokemon Center. I spent a lot of time there, as I told you in a previous video, and eventually, of course, I also bought a Pokemon Sword game for my Nintendo Switch. It was my main console when I was there. Yeah, this is the moment where I actually get a card. Oh, look at this. So cute. I think I just won the 2 bosses. And there was actually instructions in English as well, by the way, not just Japanese. So I knew how to play this one. And when it comes to arcade games, wow, this is just... I didn't think that I'm going to enjoy this compared to as I was a kid, but I enjoyed it so much. These are cute Pikachus, again from the Pokemon Center. I just took some videos to share with my niece. So after spending so much time visiting so many stores, in the evening I went out and there's so many things to see. This is actually in Osaka, in Dotonbori. I was eating there, and there was actually a show, a J-pop Japanese group of girls actually performing there, and it was really, really cool. Now in spring is beautiful, and I spent most of the time actually just walking outside because the cherry blossom is just mind-blowing. This is in Osaka, and also enjoy it in Kyoto. I have many photos, but they are vertical, so I didn't want to put them here. But I might share them in the future. But it's just beautiful. Kind of puffy trees. And it's just beautiful seeing the cherry blossom all across the city. And in the evening, you know, I really wanted to play more games. There's so many great games coming out at the time that I was there. But every evening, almost every evening, I went out and just to have fun, relax, disconnect from everything. And it's just important to keep a balance, you know, between, you know, I can play a lot and work a lot, but again, you need to kind of keep the balance, because if not, things won't go in the right way. So this is very important to go outside and, you know, just experience something else. And some evening I would just get into the arcades and I would spend all evening there, and so many amazing games. The last time I played arcade, I think, I don't know, I'm just embarrassed even to say. So this was actually a time where I just started enjoying arcade again, and it's so beautiful. And what you're going to see next is darts with digital interface. It's crazy. This is amazing. First time actually seeing kind of darts game. It's really combined user interface, digital user interface, and it's just so cool. The effects, the sound when you actually hit, and it knows the score and everything. It's just mind-blowing. I watched it like I think 1 hour just seeing other people play it, and then I played it myself. Now I think that in the autumn, in the fall, I was spending more time outdoors, of course, especially when the time where the foliage, the autumn foliage was actually at its peak. I think even 2 weeks before. And I remember coming to Kyoto just before it actually started. It was always so many colorful trees. I was just blown away. And of course, the closer you reach to the peak, the more intensive it gets, the more excited you get. And it's just amazing. This is another photo from the virtual reality. This is Mario Kart. These are some photos. This is from the Pokemon Center in Osaka. This is not the Pokemon Center Osaka DX, the other one, still in Osaka. This is Hakuo Yokozuna performing his ritual, and he's really cool. Highest rank in sumo, and I was there for the tournament 3 times. I don't remember which day was it. This is in the anime store. I bought these 4 books: Death Note. I can see One Piece, Naruto. I just spent time reading many anime when I was there. Now, if you like anime figure, toys, game toys, and all this stuff, you're gonna love it. This is Space Invaders Arcade. The Space Invader game, the retro game, the first Space Invader realized in arcade machine. This is also in the arcades. This is Fate Grand Order Arcade by Sega. Now, of course, I didn't just, as I told you, just play video games. I also play card games with locals. And this was an amazing experience, especially for a person who travels alone. These are some card games. This is a One Piece PlayStation 3. Look pretty cool. This is Magic the Gathering. They taught me how to play it, locals. And they gave me some 4 packages, as you can see there, of cars. Exploring different anime items. This is in Animate, in Namba. Yeah, this is a place where you can actually play Pokemon card games. This is a retro Zelda game. Again, back to the retro game store, which I spent so much time on, countless hours. I haven't heard about this before. Ayabusa controller. Some Fortnite merchandise, tons of it. The many toy store over there. Speaking about Toy Story. Jump Store. This is a new one. Visited this one many times. And it's actually the first time that around this time where I stayed in Japan, I bought several One Piece books in English and also in Japanese. But of course I read those in English. This is the actual store that I showed you in the part 1 of the video. Oh, sorry, second part. This is the Pokemon Sword and Shield before they have released. Some Pokemon merchandise and so much more. Well, as you can see, when you go to Japan and you are a gamer and you love everything related to gaming, comics, games, toys, it's just a heaven on earth. All you need to do is just give yourself the time to immerse yourself with the subculture and you're gonna feel in heaven. I'm telling you, just in heaven. Every time you go out from where you are staying, you're just gonna be blown away with so many things to do, both related to gaming and other entertainment experiences. It's just non-stop. Even when you go to Japan, give yourself the pleasure to be immersed in this amazing subculture. Go out at night to the street. There are so many amazing things to see, so much entertainment, so much fun. Make sure you enter the stores. There are so many inside, more than meets the eye. Actually, when you're in the street, you don't see 1% of what waiting there when you get inside different stores. I'm gonna share more amazing moments in the next video. So again, thanks for watching.